Okay, let's dive right into this. If you're planning a trip to Spain, Mexico, or, really anywhere in Latin America, having just a few key phrases in your back pocket can absolutely turn a good trip into an unforgettable one. Welcome to this interactive explainer. Today, I'm going to be your virtual language tutor as we cover the top 50 Spanish phrases every traveler simply must know. We're going to use a highly effective listen, pause, and repeat cadence to really build up your confidence. I'll say the English phrase clearly, and then I'll provide the Spanish translation with perfect native-like pronunciation. After that, I'm going to leave a few seconds of silence. That's your cue to repeat the phrase out loud. Ready? Let's begin.
So, here's our game plan for today. We're going to tackle these everyday travel scenarios step by step. We'll start off with greetings and basics, move right into communication and help, then getting around, eating and shopping, and finally, we'll wrap up with everyday situations.
All right, Section 1, Greetings and Basics. These are literally your daily essentials.
Let's try our very first set of phrases. I'll speak, and then you repeat. Hello.
Hola,
Excellent. Next up. Good morning.
buenos días,
Great. Let's keep the momentum going. Good afternoon.
buenas tardes,
And the last one here. Good night.
buenas noches.
See? You're already getting the hang of it.
Next, we have our absolute most important polite phrases. Now, what's really interesting about the Spanish word for thank you is that soft C pronunciation. Let's practice. Please. Por favor. Thank you. Gracias. Notice that soft C sound? Gracias. You're welcome. De nada. Excuse me, like when you need to get someone's attention. Disculpe. And finally, sorry. Lo siento.
Moving on to two fundamental opposites. Notice the little accent mark over the I in the Spanish word for yes. That tiny mark actually dictates the vocal emphasis. Let's try them out. Yes, sí. No, no. Nice and simple. Section 2, Communication and Help. You're doing absolutely fantastic so far. Let's build up that survival toolkit for when you need a little assistance or clarity.
Let's look at these crucial phrases. I want to quickly point out the unique ñ pronunciation in the word español. It sounds a bit like an N and a Y squeezed together. Let's practice. Do you speak English? ¿Hablas inglés? I don't speak Spanish. No hablo español. I understand. Entiendo. I don't understand. No entiendo.
Now, these next two are incredibly useful for beginners. If someone speaks just a little too quickly, you definitely need these in your back pocket. Could you repeat that? ¿Puede repetir? More slowly, please. Más despacio, por favor. Excellent job keeping up that focus.
This next one is a high-impact survival phrase. Honestly, if you remember nothing else, remember this one. I'm going to give you a full 4 seconds here to really lock it in. Help, please. Ayuda, por favor. Perfect.
All right, Section 3, Getting Around, focusing on directions and transport. Imagine stepping out of your hotel and into a bustling city. You need to know how to navigate. Let's get moving.
Navigation time. Now, what's really interesting here is the accent mark in the Spanish word for where, which is donde. It tells you exactly where to put the vocal emphasis. Let's drill these. Where is? ¿Dónde está? Where is the bathroom? ¿Dónde está el baño? Where is the train station? ¿Dónde está la estación de tren?
You might have noticed a rather unique symbol during those last few phrases. Time for a quick grammar micro lesson. The inverted or upside down question mark. In Spanish, this punctuation mark is used right at the beginning of interrogative sentences. It brilliantly acts as a visual heads-up, signaling to the reader right away that a question is coming, which makes reading out loud so much easier.
Back to our phrases. These are critical transport lifelines. Keep up that great focus. I am lost. Estoy perdido. Taxi, taxi.
Here are your direct navigational cues. Now, I need to point out a very common point of confusion for travelers right here. Derecha actually means right, but derecho means straight ahead. Let's make sure we practice derecho for going straight ahead. Straight ahead. Derecho. To the left. A la izquierda. To the right. A la derecha. Remember to try and roll your R slightly. A la derecha. Is it far? ¿Está lejos?
You are doing brilliant work. Let's move to Section 4, Eating and Shopping. Let's be honest, this is usually everyone's favorite part of traveling.
Note that when asking for a table, we use una mesa because the word for table is feminine, requiring gender agreement. Also, a quick clarification on our terms here. To ask for the check, you say la cuenta, por favor. But if you want the menu, you'd actually ask for el menú, por favor. Let's practice. A table for two. Una mesa para dos. The menu, please. El menú, por favor. Water, please. Agua, por favor. The check, please. La cuenta, por favor.
Now, this is a really fascinating conceptual difference. In English, we say, I am hungry. But in Spanish, conceptually, you say, I have hunger. Tengo hambre. Let's practice expressing these physical states. I am hungry. Tengo hambre. I am thirsty. Tengo sed.
Time for some shopping vocabulary. Listen carefully for the clear, breathy H sound made by the letter J in the word for cards, which is tarjetas. Let's drill. How much does it cost? ¿Cuánto cuesta? It is too expensive. Es muy caro. Do you accept credit cards? ¿Aceptan tarjetas? I would like. Me gustaría.
Well, we've officially reached Section 5, Everyday Situations and Numbers. This is the final leg of our thematic journey together. Keep that enthusiasm and patience right up there with me.
Let's start this section with a really helpful grammatical tip. The H in the Spanish word for time, or hour, hora, is entirely silent. You literally don't pronounce it at all. Let's run through these common interactions. What time is it? ¿Qué hora es? My name is, mi nombre es. Nice to meet you, mucho gusto. How are you? ¿Cómo estás? Very good. Muy bien.
This next one is an absolutely critical emergency phrase. I want you to be completely confident with it, so I'm going to give you a generous pause to practice and master it perfectly. I need a doctor. Necesito un médico.
Here are two storefront opposites you're definitely going to need to recognize to navigate business hours. Let's learn them. Open, abierto. Closed, cerrado.
We're bringing it home now. Let's conclude our vocabulary list with some basic numbers and our essential farewells. Stick with those pauses. 1. Uno. 2. Dos. 3. Tres. Goodbye. Adios. See you later. Hasta luego. See you tomorrow. Hasta mañana.
So what does this all mean? Are you ready to travel? With these 50 essential phrases under your belt, you absolutely are. But remember, language is a living, breathing thing. So which of these phrases will be the first one you actually use with a native speaker on your next adventure? I strongly encourage you to replay this explainer and practice these phrases daily until they become second nature. You'll be communicating like a pro in literally no time. Thanks so much for learning with me today, and hasta luego.